Hi, everybody. It's Ryan. Hey, just a really quick note. If you're currently watching this, episode 96 of the Witcher 3 playthrough, but you didn't get to see number 95, episode number 95, that is likely because YouTube age restricted that video because some nudity happened in the game. The way to solve that, I believe, is you need to make sure that you're logged in, you're signed in to your YouTube account, and to confirm that you're over 18. The way that I would recommend doing it, I believe this will work, is going to the Witcher 3 playthrough of this whole the playlist, then logging in, making sure you're in, and you should see episode 95. Apparently, because of the nudity in one of those scenes, the very important episode 95 with lots of story stuff happening didn't get published to like 80 to 90% of you. That sucks on my end, but I also don't know that I can do anything about it, so I figured I'd put a little note here. If you want to see that episode, now's your warning that it might not have appeared for you. So, anyways, enjoy episode number 96. Enjoy! Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan, and welcome back to our Witcher 3 blind playthrough. I'm just double checking. It is episode 96 of our playthrough. Here, our blind playthrough here on YouTube. In the last episode, we had Ciri's first ever kiss. Just kidding. I'm pretty sure it wasn't. It was not explicitly said, but I don't think it was Ciri's first kiss. It was Skjald's first kiss. We're here in Lofoten, inside of a memory, trying to beat the Warriors of the Wild Hunt by being an actual badass. Ah! Use the ability. Use the ability. Nope, I need to blink. That's what it is. Fuck. Oh my god, I'm just tanking damage here. There it is. Get behind him. Get behind him. Get behind him. Yep. Oh god. I'm still really rough with the shit here. Oh god. One of these is really weak. I don't think that this fight is probably very winnable, but I'm gonna try it. Okay. All right. My health is bad. My health is bad. There's still a lot of you. I feel like I'm fighting some real bad guys here. I ran right into you. Oh, buddy. My health is so low. It's been too long since I fought a Ciri. Oh, shit. I'm dead. That one's basically dead. Now you're close. We got him down to 1v1s. Where's my leveling up tree as Ciri? Oh my god, we've killed so many. All right, there's still more of them. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna die eventually, yeah? Yep. Here we go. Just keep getting behind him. Nope, what's happening? Can I heal, please? I'm kind of amazed I have stayed at this low of health the whole time.
Ride, silly! Don't look back!
Ride? Uh-oh. Get on a horse and flee? Okay. We did pretty good. I would say we did pretty good overall. I killed a bunch of them.
What was that?
The Wild Hunt.
Ragnarok? The world's end?
No, not yet. But I must go. They're here for me.
Get on the horse.
That's right.
I'll show you the way to the rock.
You kissed a badass. Thanks. Let's do it.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can thank me once we get there safe. Let's
Chooses
ride.
me over his family. I don't remember the story that was told. Just that Skjald, aka Craven,
Ride, silly! Don't look back!
fled immediately. I just said fled. I don't even know that it said fled immediately.
Faster! Faster, they're catching up!
I'm fucking going. I'm sprinting, my homie. My friend, I'm fully sprinting here. You're fast as hell. We're out of horse stamina. Oh no, I got hit. Ah, I accidentally jumped. Fuck, that was the wrong button. Oh god, I took more damage. Will you sprint? There we go. Go, go, go. Okay. Woo.
Pull
Is that my guy? I think it is. We're fighting? Oh shit. I was stunned. And now he's coming after me? Oh. Look at that sword, by the way. I've never noticed the like notches and bends and stuff. My friend stunned me. The thing is, I was found dead inside of a well in the garden. So how did my body... There was lots of blood. Blood around the garden. How did I get from here to the garden? I being Skjall in this situation. And what was that?
What became of that creature? Where is he?
This is terrifying.
What?
Saw him at Stonas, but he sold him.
To whom?
Don't know.
The creature was sold?
Begone.
Tell them. Clear my name.
Begone, I say.
Yeah, we should definitely tell him. Skjall was a good guy. I mean, I don't know his reasoning for choosing me over his family, but me being Siri, but I think he was a good guy. I don't know if he was foolish, but he definitely helped. What happened to the garden?
What happened to the garden?
It died. Like I said, the spell, it requires a great deal of energy.
You knew it would end like this, didn't you?
She looks
Didn't
sad.
consider it worth mentioning?
No, I knew you'd protest. Your sense of decency is charming, but it does get in the way sometimes.
How are you feeling?
Yen, are you alright?
I'm fine now. The spell. Imagine putting wriggling cockroaches in your mouth, or swimming in manure. That's more or less how it felt.
Could have shown a little sympathy.
Could have shown some sympathy for the boy.
That was no boy, Geralt. It was a hunk of rotting, rancid flesh that spoke through my magic.
Didn't just speak. It howled in pain.
I know it seemed real, but it was no longer human. Do you understand?
I think I do.
Geralt, I know we should talk, but not here, all right? I don't wish to stay a moment longer.
The garden! Our garden! How could you? We helped! And you! Inconceivable!
Now.
Her mouth wasn't
Don't you
moving.
dare try to calm me.
Now
You have every
is
right to
Yen's
be
approach.
furious.
Now.
Furious. And you will pay for this.
Now. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Is that all? Will you say nothing else?
Nothing that would help.
I shall make sure all Skellige hears what you did here.
Wait. I did this. I alone. Geralt tried to stop me. I refused to listen.
I might have known. They warned me about you. Sorceresses. None shall open their door to you. None shall feed your hunger. And none shall tend to your wounds.
Is that a curse? Was Yen just cursed? I don't know how this
Yen,
works.
You
I
didn't
don't know
have to do that.
But I wanted to. I'd rather not talk about it. We must focus on what Scal told us.
I wonder if you can, like... I don't know in this world how the logic of curses work. I wonder if it just sticks that easy, you know? If none are going to tend Yen's wounds, she won't be taken in, all of those things. Now that that's been said, or if there's some defense to... I mean, the curses we know, we mostly know how to break them. But I don't know... If I pointed my finger, it said something. I'm not sure if Geralt pointed his finger at somebody and said something. I don't think it would stick. But that was a priestess. I don't know. I have to say, and some people may not like hearing this, I, for this playthrough so far, am more and more convinced every day that there won't be anything more than friendship between me and Yen. I do respect the hell out of her. I don't even know if I'll get another opportunity. I respect the hell out of her, but it's definitely friendship vibes for me. Definitely friendship vibes. Or even more like family vibes. Like, she reminds me of... I have a sister, who I love very much, but she reminds me a little bit of my sister in the same way that it's like... my sister is just her own force of personality, and that's great, and sometimes that causes, you know, pain for people around her. Sometimes that leads to a lot of beauty for people around, like me, to be clear. Mostly it leads to beauty for people around her. And that's great. And my job isn't to, like, yeah, I'm just there to support her. So, anyways, what next? The ugly creature is linked to Ciri
Key
somehow?
to finding Ciri is that ugly thing Skell saw on the beach. That's what I think. You know?
I can't wait to
saw
read the books
something,
on
or
Yen.
someone who looked just like that.
Can't wait to find out more.
In Velen, in a castle until recently ruled by a self-proclaimed baron, now
Yeah.
controlled by his right-hand man, Sergeant Ardle.
You must go
Holy
and get
shit.
the creature. I don't know. Buy him, kidnap him.
What was his
The
name?
thing's clearly cursed. Its mind is a jumble. Can't have anything resembling a normal conversation with it.
Grumbling won't get us anywhere. All will be well. A curse, please. Nothing a sorceress and a witcher couldn't handle. Now, tell me, do you... No, never mind.
No, now you have to tell me. What did you want to say?
You were gonna ask me something. What was it?
You want to get out of here?
Tell me,
Is that what she was going to say?
do you think... Is there a chance that thing might be Ciri? That... well... she's been transformed by some curse?
Don't even want to think about
It's
it.
possible.
Geralt, we must.
Might be. From what I know, she was looking to cure a powerful curse while in Novigrad. But I'll lose it if I try to deal with that possibility now. We have to do what we can, see what happens.
That's an interesting possibility I had not examined. That thing is Ciri. Maybe. We know Ciri's not in Skellige.
Didn't learn much, though
Check that box.
we can be sure Ciri's not in Skellige anymore.
In Ciri's footsteps.
Not in Velen or Novigrad either.
Next step.
She's disappeared. Again.
Perhaps we should re-examine what we've learned. We might have missed a clue that would push us forward.
Certainly hope that's the case. Makes me wonder what she's gotten herself into.
Can't even begin to imagine. But we will pull her out of it. Safe and sound. That I promise you.
What now?
Ciri's trail in Skellige. We followed it, exhausted the possibilities. Might be time to go back to the continent.
Before you do, there's one thing.
Oh, there's a million
It's
things.
important.
I'm gonna do
What's
here.
that?
Let's meet in Larvik, at the Warriors' Hall. We'll speak there.
I think what it sort of is for me, I'm coming full circle on this now. I think what it sort of is for me about Yen is like, I think I can see very much how she's super compelling. Just as a blind person playing this game, I can see very, very much how compelling she is as a character. I have no like spark, personally, that I've felt yet, and I just did for Triss. Hell, I even sort of did for like Skjal there as Ciri, but I just don't have it yet. Maybe it'll happen. I'll see ya in. I gotta tend to something first, then I'll see you in
Can we
Larvik.
do this later? Sorry, need to take care of something.
Well, if you must, you must. I shall wait for you in Larvik for a time. If you don't make it, we'll meet in Vizima. After all, we do owe the Emperor a report.
Ciri's our concern.
Next
ours
chapters.
alone.
Next
Perhaps.
chapters.
But that is not what we agreed with Emir. We must see him.
Cool. Awfully loyal of you.
Being awfully loyal to your patron.
He's your patron as well, dear.
Supposedly.
Don't forget that, lest he remind you of it himself.
Sure.
If we gotta, we gotta. So be it.
We'd never have known Ciri had returned if not for Emma and his agents. We owe him this.
See ya, Yen. Take care of yourself.
Wait,
What a non-answer.
this matter in Larvik. It really is important to me.
Okay.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't tarry.
That's twice now she said, don't tarry. Don't tarry. Twice she's mentioned how time sensitive it is. Okay. I got an achievement called Necromancer, by the way. Tell the Baron's Sergeant you want to take Uma. Uma was the jester. Okay. Cool. This is what it means by recircling what we already know. We need to go back to the Baron. Very interesting. Okay. Well. Wonder what it is called. Here, the last wish. Very cool. Black Pearl was something else. Don't remember that one at all. Okay. We have some thoughts. So, very interesting. I really enjoyed that conversation with Yen. She's very fun to talk to. I really don't ever want it to make it seem like I'm just like talking shit about Yen, because I think she's super interesting. It's just, I think, a consequence of like the way I'm playing the game with no background knowledge, having definitely felt a spark for Triss, and having yet to feel one for Yen. That's just how it's going. Shit, I'm looking for characters. Characters. What's next? That's the next question, right? What's next? We have Skjal. Ciri encountered plenty of liars, scoundrels, and villains along her path. Luckily happened on some decent folk as well. Certainly worthy of being counted among the latter was Skjal, a young warrior from Lofoten. He and his family tended to Ciri's wounds, nursed her back to health, and he helped her flee the wild hunt. In doing so, he sacrificed the thing Skelligers hold dearest, his honor. Accused of cowardice, he was forced to perform a heroic deed to clear his name. Sadly, he failed. Mortally wounded by a beast in an abandoned garden, he suffered a slow, painful, and lonely death. I do have a small regret that I didn't pick the option right away when we necromanced Skjal to tell Skjal that. The thing is, Yen's point is that that wasn't a human I was talking to. I don't know that it was even really more than just like a memory of some neurons firing, you know? Like, I don't know what the magical explanation is. But. Uma, a misshapen midget at the Bloody Baron's court. He didn't think much of it. You heard a similarly deformed being had washed up on Skellige's shore. Sure. I wonder what Yen's thing says. So here's my thought. We have plenty to do in Skellige before we go anywhere. I definitely want to do the thing in Larvik that Yen wants help on. Yen did not hesitate to resort to necromancy and destroy the goddess Freya's garden while doing so. If the proud sorceress felt any guilt as a result, she showed no sign of it. I don't know that that's the case. She actually looked pretty sad to me. So, thoughts. I want to do this. I want to do this. Wherever it was. Here. I I want to even go back to Lafaden and attempt to tell them about what Skjall did to clear his name if I can. I don't know that I'm going to have a chance, but I want to try. Here's the next fucking question. How do I clear this werewolf out? I can't go through here, unfortunately. This stuff's locked. New quest, a mysterious passenger. A mysterious passenger? I don't know what that is. A mysterious passenger. That's what I just said, right? Did it say completed? Oh my lord. Sorry, this thing is track quest. Will it let me track? No. A mysterious passenger. I don't know. I'll figure it out another time. So, here's the next question. How do I get rid of this werewolf? We can go back to its home. That's right. Okay. This is the one thing we hadn't done yet. Go back to its actual lair back here. Can we quick save? Sure. All right. So, this is going to be a very consequential episode. Big conversation with Yen. Morkvarg in here.
Key, Ramond. Where's the key?
Ramond. Uh-oh. Is that your Wilson?
All I have in the chapter house. The crate. But the key. Where's the key?
I love this game.
Why so silent? Ramond, you thief, you rogue, you whoreson, you worthless bastard! I will find the key without you, idiot, stupid prick!
Am I sneaking in here? Nope, not sneaking in here.
Hide your stench.
Die.
Okay. Hello there. Okay. Fight number 2. Done. Beautiful.
Here we are again.
Here we are again.
You can't end this.
Can I?
Or release me.
It sounds like I need your key. Release me by killing you, right? I think feed is torture.
Tiresome conversation. Not interested.
What will you do?
What a witcher ought to.
Okay. Times 2 there. I think it might reappear here if I had to guess, actually. So, how the fuck do we do this? Find the key. Morkvarg mentioned. It appears like it's... Ow, okay. Polymorphy. To change form, to shape one's matter as clay. This is no novice's trick, no flickering glow light or rat-killing blue bolt. Only those with bowels soaked in oceans of magic arcana, and few are born with bowels so absorbent, can hope to master it. There are exceptions, of course. Dragons, as is well known, possess such a talent innately. With no need for study, they can, guided by some otherworldly intuition, change between humanoid and reptilian form. As for the other races, higher vampires are known to flicker between states. Yet given the understandable difficulties of conducting research in this area, we don't know if this transition constitutes an act of polymorphy. The human race is obviously much more accessible to scholars of polymorphy. Their years of study have borne fruit in the form of a set of methods and guidelines for the identification, nurture, and deployment of this talent. The most accomplished result of the careful application of these methods is Philippa Eilhart. Really? Is this game about to make me eat my fucking words on Philippa Eilhart? Huh?
Ideal friend. Patient, doesn't mouth off.
Yep. Very Wilson of you. Okay. So here's the deal. I want to look at this map. It's saying behind me. It's saying this little part. It's saying the key's over here. No? Or if it's not over here, it's... Oh. What is this?
Draft from below. A cave.
Flooded cave. Ah, okay. My armor sound is so hilarious. All right. Oh, buddy, ran right into the water. Okay, I need a way in. Sounds like I might be going into the water here in order to get in there. Should I raise that culvert? Probably. Interesting. All right, we're gonna get out. We're going to meditate. And then we are going to retry this problem. All right. I want to move this once over to the third one, maybe. And I think I need to hit this button. Pull this lever.
The floodgates open, but nothing's happening.
Raises it up. I don't know that it's nothing. Yeah. Haha. I'm a genius. That's not the case. I just know how to follow instructions. Okay. So would the key be down here? So what? We need to solve Morkvarg's curse. The padlock key. Padlock key. Hinders Fjall heavy armor. I wonder if that's the thing. Some people were mentioning the other day on one of the episodes that there is some Hinders Fjall specific armor that looks pretty cool. I bet it's that. Yeah. That apparently I could have bought from the blacksmith. I bet that's it. You have to let me know in the comments below if that's the thing that people were interested in. Required level 30. Alright. Padlock key. Unlock the chapter house.
Bones fell through the crevice years ago.
Cool. So those are those two doors that are locked. Got it. Alright. I wonder if it's information that we're looking for. I wonder if it's... I don't know exactly how we're going to get rid of this curse. Like what it is that I could find. Maybe it's information. Okay. Well, let's go over to the chapter house and find out. Hypothetically, I think Morkvarg could be running around any of these areas. Something just vibrated at me there. I think it's just those footsteps. Be a real shame if I had to kill him a third time. Unlocked. Search the chapter house. All right. Well, some loot. The on side and the on L. I thought on side. I don't remember. Okay. I've definitely read about it before. Sad as it may be, to many in our time, the word elf is a synonym for pauper, bandit, or layabout. She-elf is used by many to denote a prostitute or woman of loose morals. The adjective elven, in turn, describes damaged, needlessly complicated, or useless goods. Statistics, for their part, show that 1 in 3 elves living in Redania has spent time in prison, and a full 1/2 of them have been fined at least once. The average lifespan of elves, though still thrice that of humans, grows shorter every year. It's sad. Given the above, it's easy to forget that elves, or onside, as they onsada, or whatever, as they fashion themselves, were once a proud race that ruled the land stretching from the banks of the Great Sea in the west to the Blue Mountains in the east, and from the Dragon Mountains in the north to the Mahakam Range in the south. The ruins of their cities scattered throughout the world bear witness to their former might. Many of the most outstanding mages, artists, and poets of recorded history have been of this race. And we have elves to thank for dozens of ingenious items we rely on each day, from screw pumps to cosmetics. Those elves who dwell amongst men have largely forgotten their history and culture, sole sliver of elven identity left in them being a burning hatred for humans, whom they refer to as Dwan, or Dwani. The elves of Dol Blathana, that puppet vassal of Nilfgaard, and of the wild highlands of the Blue Mountains have retained much of the old knowledge and culture, though they too are condemned to perish. This death sentence was handed to them by biology, for men, though short-lived, are several times more fertile. Thus, while the onside's numbers continue to dwindle, ours grow at an alarming and ever-increasing rate. All that's very classic. Some elves believe that the tide of events can be turned, that they can put a stop to human expansion and ultimately to their oppression by men. They look to their mythical cousins for salvation, the On-Ella, the Alder folk. The On-Ella are said to dwell in another world or possibly another plane, to which they traveled during the mythic Age of Migration, and from which they at times journey to visit our world. Legend claims a gate between the worlds could be opened, allowing the On-Ella to ride to their downtrodden brethren's rescue. These are, however, mere fables, naive fairy tales this race condemned to extinction uses to provide itself small comfort in these, their last sad moments. What a sad fucking book. Jesus Christ. Morkvarg's Journal. Interesting book, but sad book. Day 24. Joestar the Wise has proven unworthy of his moniker. He paid me not to attack his village and then, pleased at his own cleverness, called off the watch. Never had easier work in my life. We slit the men's throats in their sleep and plowed the women till dawn. Not much loot, but primo entertainment. Primo. When we were sailing from Ronvig, we heard owls hooting. An ill omen, so I ordered us to turn back to shore. Puka laughed about how I'm supposed to be so brave, yet I'm afeared of the gods. I tossed him overboard with a knife between his ribs, but I could tell I'd lost a bit of respect in the lad's eyes. We'll have to do something to prove I've still got the biggest prick on board. Keep them from getting any stupid ideas. Our visit to Hindersfjall was a success. Priestess is dead, monument smashed, holy tomes burned, mead barrels drained. We divvied up the silver. I took the votives. Noroth, son of Odlik, took the basins and spoons. Mons, son of Gudvar, took the candlesticks and jewelry. Einar, son of Torador, forfeited his share out of fear of Freya's wrath. Fine, all the more for us. Tomorrow we'll sail to Spekarug, see what the merchant wenches have bought to market. Here's my question. What are votives? Is it possible, if that's a religious thing, then maybe there's a votive is a prayer candle? And Einar lied. Okay. Cool. So we'll have to go talk to Einar about why he lied. Very interesting. We also have this, which is something else. Radovid the Stern, a rune. More loot over here. Fire Elemental. Great. God, I miss Gwent. It's been too long. Let's go to Einar. I need to remember how to get out of here. I think this way. Let's go ask Einar. So it said right there, Einar sacrificed gave up his shares out of fear of the Freya priestesses. I don't remember what the original story he gave us was. I'm not sure. I hope Yen will not... I don't think it's that timely, right? Yen's thing with the people in this quest, Last Wish. It's got a very sad name, I'll tell you that much. Oh my god, I forgot I didn't get a chance to play Lambert in cards. I still need to face Gremist. That's going to take some time. Where is this fucking quest that popped up with the weird name? I don't know. Anyways. I hope that the Yin thing is not super quick. Let's go talk to Einar and see. We're gonna cure Morkvarg of his curse. And then we're gonna kill him for good, I think, probably. He's still here, good.
Greetings. Praise Freya.
You lied to me.
Liar.
What? I swear it on the great mother's tits.
Wow.
Cut the act. Don't buy your piety one bit. You were one of Morkvarg's men.
Well, well. Sharp yarn.
So he just lied about that whole fact. Okay.
Lads here around me. They're mine. Armed to the teeth to the man. Let me introduce you.
Let me introduce you to my silver sword. We don't need to fight.
I'm no knight errant. I'm a witcher.
My steel
Didn't come
sword.
here to bring you to justice.
Digging up the past? What's that for?
Trying to cure him of this fucking
Need to know
curse,
what
my
actually
homie.
happened in the garden.
My brother in
Lived
Christ.
Morkvarg's curse.
Why would you bloody do that? Horson should suffer till Ragnarok. The day after, actually.
Couldn't care less what you think.
Might surprise you, but I couldn't care less what a lying murderer has to say.
Compared to Morkvarg, I'm a ploughing saint.
Sure.
I've raided often and cruelly. Killed women, children, whatever my axe happened to hit. But priestesses, it was too much, even for me. When it was over and Morkvarg was drinking with the rest, I took this out.
Wolf-fang pendant, covered in runes.
I got it from my da, who was god eye of our village. Told me that anyone I cut with a fang would suffer a fate worse than death.
Yeah.
Spoke true, it seems.
It does seem.
Your pop-pop mentioned how to reverse this?
Victim needs to get the fang is all. But I'll not give it to you. That whoreson should suffer.
Oh, you'll give it to me. Hand it over. Do it for the priestesses.
Listen, the priestesses, they really long to get their garden back.
Their dead
As
garden.
I see it, you owe them, don't you think?
All right, take it. But it don't come free. Want one thing in return.
Won't tell anyone about your past, give you my word.
Not that. If you do, I'll just find you and kill you.
Good luck.
Once Morkvarg's human again, you can't let him leave. No matter what.
Why's that? Why the fuck? Why? Talk to me.
That witch, Yennefer.
Why though? You motherfucker. Find another way to lift it. Use the fang or find another way. Ha ha ha. God, I'm so invested in this quest right now. I love it. I'm going to do a thing real quick, okay? Just to be absolutely sure, I'm going to go speak with Yen. I know that this is a little jumpy around between quests, which is not a thing I like to do. But she said twice that I should hurry to do this. And so I'm going to hurry to do this, just because I want to make sure that we keep the quest active. In the next episodes, we'll continue. It's one of the next quests that I want to do, so I'm not going to, like, start it and then leave it. But probably.
Ye ain't welcome here, witch.
Did he say you aren't welcome here and then she made him vomit? Wait, is that what just happened?
Always did know how to win, friends.
I was provoked.
Or she made him choke?
Saw it happen. Wanted to talk to me about something?
Amos Far Ipsis, a specialist on djinns. Heard of him? I found a tome he'd penned in the Emperor's library. Far Ipsis set off for Skellige one day and was never heard from again. I asked some of the local folk. Some here still remember him.
I've read that name. I probably read one of his books. Why are you interested?
Why are you even interested? Djinns are dangerous sometimes, and malicious all the time.
I remember. But the advantages outweigh the risks. If I can tame a djinn, I shall gain incredible power. And that could be useful to us one of these days.
One of my favorite fantastical sort of magical creatures slash beings. Beings is the right word. Beings. Djinns and genies and do you know for a fact that this mage had a djinn?
You sure this mage actually had a djinn?
His books strongly suggest he did. He describes taming one, harnessing energy from its power.
I think I maybe read this book. I think that's what happened. You know where to look?
Nowhere to look? For the mage and the djinn?
The locals say they last saw Amos's ship off the coast of Hindersfjall, just before a once-in-an-eon storm broke.
Doubt we'll find them then. Mage is probably fish food, and the djinn escaped.
Not necessarily. But even if it is so, I'll not give up without seeing some evidence. Will you help me?
Of course. Happy to.
I've no gold to offer in reward, but I shall be ever so grateful.
I mean, mostly I'm doing it because I'm very interested, but...
Since you put it that way, fine. I'll help you.
Thank you. A boat awaits in the harbor. Come.
Great. Oh, we're doing it right now? Fuck. Go to Larvik's Harbor with Yen. I think I still have a chance to not do it right away. Okay, so unfortunately, I'm going to call it an episode a couple minutes early here. We do have a bestiary entry on djinns. I'm going to keep that for when we get there.
So you managed to prepare everything already?
I have.
How could you possibly know I'd agree?
I didn't. Decided to risk it.
Vagabond.
Cool. I'm going to pause right here. Decided to risk it. And call it a day. Thanks so much for watching. Holy cow, an incredible conversation with Yen. We understand her better every day. And I love her more every time I get to hang out with her. Unfortunately, I also know now that, or at least as of this point, there's nothing there for me. At least on this playthrough. But thanks so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. We're also very close to figuring out this Morkvarg thing. I gotta find a way. I didn't actually say this out loud yet, so I should, just so you guys know what I'm thinking. It's not that I want to necessarily let Morkvarg run, like be free at the end of all of this, but it's that I want the option. I don't want my solution to the quest to be Einar's thing and not letting him run free. I don't know. If I can find a way that isn't Einar's thing, then I don't break my word to Einar by letting him potentially run free. I don't know. I'll be very interested to see what I choose. We'll see how it develops. Until then, thanks so much for watching. I'm loving this game more and more every day, and that's good because we're many days into it. I will see you guys tomorrow at 12 p.m. for another video. Until then, have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.